Number 9 says Juan is a wide receiver for Pasadena Memorial Mavericks. On a particular day, he ran for 2 seconds. He stopped and caught the ball for 2 seconds. He ran for 1 second, and then he was tackled for 1 second. Which of the following represents the domain of this situation? So we just experienced all of these different things that Juan was doing as he was playing wide receiver for Memorial. And all of that information is graphed on our graph, and we can see that his time and his distance increases. Sometimes it stops because he's standing still for a period of time. But all this question really asks me for is the domain. And remember that the domain is the x values. And if we go back and we think about Dolar the frog, domain should be going from the left to the right. I want to try and draw some boundaries on this graph. So I notice that over here at the beginning, that's my far left point. So here we go. And then my far right point where the graph kind of stops is over here. So let's put some values to this. My domain is x's, so I'm looking to see what number on the x-axis my highlighted boundary lines are crossing. So I notice that on the x-axis, here's -1 and 1, so this must be a 0. My left boundary is 0. And my right boundary, I've highlighted a 6. So I notice that my graph should be going from x's of 0 to x's of 6. I'm going to assume that there are some closed points here because there actually are values at 0 and 6. So for my domain, it's all of my x's between 0 and 6. And since I put some closed points on there, I should have the less than or equal to signs, not the less than signs. So my answer choices, 0 doesn't give me 0 to 6. Answer choice B looks identical to what I wrote. Answer choice C has a y in it. That's for range. That's definitely not right. And then answer choice D just says 8. And I have many more x values being used than just 8. In fact, it doesn't even look like 8 is being used. 8 is all the way out here to the side. So it's not D. It must be answer choice